What's up, everyone? Crypto Martian here. Welcome back for another video. I want to do another quick update for you. I just saw a couple of articles I have not read yet. I want to go over them with you. It seemed pretty interesting where everything's going. For now, look at the market cap. Bitcoin looks like it's going for 95. We're at 94.43. Earlier this, like about an hour or two, maybe an hour, less than an hour ago, it was sitting right underneath 94. Ethereum's 210. XRP looks like Tether has getting a little spike. But I just want to go over these quick articles with you. We have an article from CoinDesk. A member of the ID 2020 Alliance, which aims to bring digital identities to billions of people, has resigned over the organization's direction on digital immunity passes and COVID-19. In her resignation email Friday, Elizabeth Renaris cited ID 2020's opacity, quote, techno solutionism, end quote, and corporate influence along the risk of applying blockchain to immunity passes. Quote, at this stage, I can no longer even describe what ID 2020's mission is with any confidence, end quote, wrote Renaris, who was one of the 6 members of ID 2020's Technical Advisory Committee. All I can, and then she says, quote, all I could perceive is a desire to promote decentralized identity solutions at all costs, end quote. Renaris, an occasional CoinDesk contributor, is a fellow at the Berkman Klein Center for Internet and Society at Harvard University and an expert in cross-border data protection and privacy issues. She was previously in-house counsel at 2 digital identity startups. Her concerns about the technology, which highlight the trade-offs between health and privacy during the pandemic, are spelled out in a white paper published in mid-May. She says the introduction of immunity passes could interfere with the people's privacy, freedom, and association, assembly, and movement. And who's behind ID 2020? Bill Gates. He's everywhere right now. He's everywhere, all over this pandemic and crypto. Let's see, vaccines. Let's see what else she says. Um, blockchain, quote, blockchain enabled immunity certificates or immunity passports for COVID-19, if implemented by public authorities, would have serious consequences for our fundamental human rights and civil liberties, end quote, she writes. The discord in ID 2020 hints at larger debates around where to use distributed ledger technology, DLT, and where it may create more problems than it solves. But when it comes to the issue of immunity passes, the stakes seem higher. So she's worried about influence of corporations like Microsoft may influence the development of these systems. I mean, Bill Gates is always in the news, always in an interview talking about what he think we should do and this, which direction we should take, and here we are listening to him, even though he doesn't have any doctor's degree, and this is not even his field in this whole pandemic or whatever. But let's see here. Kim Cameron, architect of identity at Microsoft, sits on ID 2020's board, and Kim Gagne, newly appointed as board chair, also worked at Microsoft. Quote, who is doing the building here is a critical vulnerability, as critical as any technical challenge, end quote, said Renaris. This is 100% a hammer looking for a nail, end quote. Interesting words there. Ticket to ride. Immunity passports or certificates are digital or physical documents that individuals will receive if they have tested positive for COVID-19 antibodies. Traditionally, development of antibodies after a disease offers some level of immunity, through scientists are working to sort out whether this is the case or how long such immunity might last. When it comes to COVID-19, potentially, immunity passports allow people to return to work and have greater freedom of movement. So it's like they're going to push everything to a mandatory vaccine, and you can't go anywhere or do anything without it or proof that you have it. or that you got it, the vaccine. Um, I think in the UK I read an article about they already had to get like little what do you it's like a pass which you needed to go to work or something. You had to have like a written note or like a document saying where you're going, why you're leaving your house. It's just crazy. It's like not a free country. Immunity passes explain, should we worry about privacy? In the late April, the World Health Organization warned against the idea of immunity passports and said there was no, quote, no evidence that people who have recovered from COVID-19 and have antibodies are protected from a second infection, end quote. But countries as Chile said they would move ahead with such passes despite the WHO's warning. The ID 2020 Alliance is a public-private partnership with partners including Microsoft, Accenture, and Hyperledger. There's a lot of big names: Hyperledger, I believe Ripple, maybe the Ethereum Foundation. I want to say even like companies like Walmart. Let's see. It helps to develop a global model for the design, funding, and implementation of digital ID solutions and technologies, according to the website. So yeah, if you could just go to the ID 2020 website, it talks about how they want to mesh vaccines and technology. They want to merge them. And they got like this new technology called like biometrics. So instead of a chip, I guess the actual biometrics or the actual technology, it's more in your blood, and it's not. You can't take it out. But they also had a white paper they published in April urging policymakers, technology providers, and civil society groups to collaborate to ensure that digital health credentials or immunity certificates, if implemented, are designed to protect privacy and civil liberties. Then, bigger, if you're not looking at the screen, bigger letters, the same quote from earlier: this is 100% a hammer looking for a nail. Uh, so, yeah, it goes on. This is on CoinDesk if you want to read the rest of it. I just thought that was pretty interesting. It's like, yeah, there's a lot of good with blockchain and cryptos, but it's also going to be used for a lot of bad, a lot of evil. I believe XRP, uh, which I do believe in XRP, is going to be one of the most controlled. I mean, they're working with all the central bankers and working with all the people that we try to get away from with Bitcoin. So I think that was I didn't mean to do that. Well, looks like we're getting a good run up though. Our small little pump is about to start. But yeah, so I like to hedge with. I would like to hedge with Bitcoin, privacy coins like Monero. I think will do good. Zcash will do good. I'm just telling you what I do. Don't buy or sell anything just based off what I say. I'm not a financial advisor. But this next article I have here from Decrypt, signatures hint 64 million of Satoshi era Bitcoin may still move. We got this week 145 Bitcoin addresses containing 64 million sprang to life to call Craig Wright a fraud. This also means the money is not lost. Oh, well, that's a pretty nice piece of news. Let's see here. Some signed 145 Bitcoin addresses calling Craig Wright a fraud. I wonder, that's probably why BTSV was down a little bit too. Let's see if it's getting a pump now with everything else. Craig Wright's crazy. It's still, I mean, it's a 0.1%. Let's go back here. These addresses contain 64 million of Bitcoin mined in 2009 and 2010. A Bitcoin developer confirms that the person who signed the messages likely has access to the funds. Just last week, an old age amount of 50 Bitcoin was moved. Coins were mined in Bitcoin's first month of existence. This kicked up a stir over rumors that Satoshi Nakamoto, the pseudonymous inventor of Bitcoin, may have moved them. These rumors were swiftly quashed, but it looks like this isn't the only old Bitcoin that may still be alive. So we got some holders that have been holding since 2009, 2010. I'm assuming with 64 million worth of Bitcoin. That's crazy. Let's see. I just thought that was pretty interesting. You got a long term. I mean, it's been around since 2009. I'm a long term holder as well. Let's see how. And then at the bottom of the article, we got having private keys should be the only possibility to sign a message, and thus would also mean the coins could be moved. And that was a quote from Bitcoin developer Renee Pickhardt, confirmed to Decrypt. However, playing devil's advocate, Pickhardt suggested that the addresses could have conceivably been exploited. Quote, of course, security might be compromised and signatures could only be created for this particular message, but not for potential coin transfers. End quote, he added. Even if the coins can be moved, that doesn't necessarily mean they will be, but that someone still has access makes it much more likely. All right, so going on to the next article, we got Stellar Foundation invests 550,000 US dollars more into Satoshi Pay. The Stellar Development Foundation has provided more backing to Satoshi Pay, supporting its upcoming B2B solutions, payment solutions. So all these big names coming out, all these mergers, and uh, it's like right before the bull run, or maybe it's gonna start the bull run. Gonna have a lot of FOMO in. I don't know, but let's see what it says here. This is the third investment made by the SDF Stellar Development Foundation in the platform. So I wonder how much they've done overall. Satoshi Pay was one of the first businesses to using Stellar commercially, and Stellar is in tie with Microsoft. For those of you who don't know, um, which is tied back to Bill Gates. We got blockchain micropayment service Satoshi Pay has secured a strategic investment of 550,000 from the Stellar Development Foundation, the nonprofit behind the cryptocurrency Stellar. According to a press release today, in the third investment made by SDF and Satoshi Pay, and it's supposed to primarily help the micropayments provider to develop and market its new B2B commercial solution for cross-border payments. Satoshi Pay tweeted out, "We're extremely happy to announce that Stellar Org has made a strategic investment in Satoshi Pay." So it says the product is currently being tested and with a closed alpha version scheduled to launch by mid-July and public beta slated for Q4 2020. So Q4, so that's probably like around November-ish. Usually after the halving, that's kind of around the time where we start seeing a good run up too. So these next few months will be pretty interesting time. I'm just gonna accumulate until then. Let's see. But on the back to the article. Prior to this, the Stellar Foundation and Satoshi Pay have had a long history of collaboration, which is unsurprising given that the micropayment users was one of the first enterprises to use Stellar commercially. And it goes on. This is on CoinDesk. Yeah, you want to read the rest of it. All the same type of news is coming out. Got another one right here. Samsung integrates Gemini exchange into its Bitcoin wallet. And Gemini was just with JP Morgan Chase with Coinbase. Samsung blockchain wallet has integrated with crypto exchange Gemini, enabling users to buy, sell, trade, or store cryptocurrencies. So I'm about to check that out. I had just got the new S20. I didn't really want it. I had right before this. I have that HTC Exodus, which was pretty cool. I always wanted to get the Exodus One. I was looking at some other ones too, but everything is out of stock, so I needed a phone, so I ended up getting stuck with that. I'll probably be setting it up today. I'll see how that goes. And it says here, multinational tech conglomerate Samsung is onboarding crypto exchange and custody service Gemini directly into its blockchain wallet. The integration of Gemini mobile app will enable Samsung users to instantly buy, sell, and trade cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin and Ethereum, as well as place them in cold storage via Gemini's custody service. Oh wow, so he's going real mainstream. It's starting to get real more convenient. Um, I mean, everything's on the cell phone, mobile. All the attention's going there. I think that was a pretty smart move. This is gonna bring in. I mean, it's honestly everything looks like it's setting up for a bull run. Let's see. Then it has a quote here. Crypto is not just a technology; it is a movement. When we're proud to be working with Samsung to bring crypto's promise of greater choice, independence, and opportunity to more individuals around the world, said Gemini CEO Tyler Winklevoss. Now, Samsung blockchain wallet customers can buy in a simple, elegant, and secure way on Gemini. Launching in 2018 alongside Samsung's flagship smartphone, the Galaxy S10, Samsung blockchain wallet was lauded as a genuine game changer by the cryptocurrency community. Not only was it one of the first major smartphone firms to facilitate safe storage of cryptocurrencies out of the box, but it also extended support to a host of decentralized dApps. Um, dApps is a good one too. I would follow this channel. I did just start out, but I will be getting into things like dApps and actual real world usage of crypto. I just don't want to focus on just price. I mean, yeah, I'm real very bullish, but it doesn't. I don't want people to, because there's a lot of YouTubers out there that put a lot of bullish stuff too. For people just to go in, see that, buy, and then see, say they buy here and they see price down here, they can get scared, sell, or lose money or whatever. You just gotta be, I guess, perspective of time frame. It's all about timing as well, and don't let your emotions control you. But I'm playing more long term. Um, if you're gonna do, I guess, trading, then that's more charting and technical analysis, which I'll probably show a little bit here and there just to give out like a general perspective. But I'm more of a buy the dip, and I'll swing trade here and there. Well, it just depends. But this next article is another one that I really wanted to get into. Was privacy browser Brave now enables encrypted video calls. The crypto-friendly company says private and unlimited calls can now be made straight from its browser. So that is I think that's gonna be very big, especially now. Everyone at home, everything's online, everything's digital. Shopping, you got streaming. Um, Zoom was real big. You got companies running meetings from home, so that should be pretty big. And then Brave browser, I recommend Brave browser. I do not use Google. Actually, when I set up my phone, I'm gonna have to switch everything to Brave browser. I'm gonna try to get the Zion app. The Zion app I had on the HTC Exodus was really good. If you want to know more about that, I could do a video about that. Hopefully, I can get it on my Samsung. It's really private and really, I guess, convenient as well. As far as crypto too. But in this article, we got Brave browser has announced video calls can be made on the testing version of its browser. The service Brave together offers end-to-end encryption with its calls, unlike a number of other video conferencing platforms such as Zoom. Unlimited participants can join the calls, though features are still in development. Crypto-friendly web browser Brave has announced that private and unlimited video calls can now be made on its platform. Brave wrote on Twitter that video conferencing is now available on Brave Nightly. The testing and development version of the browser, known as Brave Together, the platform allows end-to-end encryption for video calls, but is still in testing mode with incomplete features. The service, for example, only enables encryption for one-on-one calls at the moment. So very nice. We got encrypted calls. Let's see. We got our nightly version of North America now features Brave Together, our private and unlimited video calling service based on open source at what is that? JITSI News or JIT News. Click on the widget and start connecting with friends, colleagues. It says the Brave Together is based on an open source encrypted video chat software Jitsai, the preferred video app of NSA whistleblower Edward Snowden, according to an interview he provided Wired in 2017. An account is not necessary to use the video conferencing platform, but one will need to use one will need it to use the Brave browser. The coronavirus pandemic has seen an explosion of video conferencing platforms as countries around the world enforce strict lockdowns and people conduct meetings remotely or call family and friends. So, oh yeah, then you with Brave you get BAT tokens. We got Brave browser, which has been praised by crypto luminaries from Tyler Winklevoss to Binance CEO Changpeng Zhao. Provides an alternative to typical web browsers, which increase privacy and a crypto rewards program through its native BAT token. The platform has criticized Google's purportedly monopoly and aims to be taken serious as more ethical option. So that's really what I want to be talking about is this divide in the crypto. You're going to see all these companies such as Google who want to control everything. They're very privacy invasive. Use crypto or blockchain, which is only going to make them even more powerful. And then you got companies such as Brave who are more for the people, more about privacy, decentralization. Let's see, when did this article come out? About, was that yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. I got BAT. Let me know if anybody out there holds BAT. I hold multiple coins. I mean, yeah, it started a good run up from yesterday. It was about 20 cents. I don't even think it broke 21. Oh, it broke 21 cents. Not bad. You can come up here. You can see rewards. I got 23 of rewards. It's about $5 in USD, and that is from doing nothing. Just if an ad pops up, or you have like settings. You could see how many rewards. I guess I could show you real quick. So you could just put earn tokens by viewing Brave ads. I think I have it on the highest. Earning ads from, I got 17 bet. So I got 1.5, and then 17. I think I had ended up changing my settings to the most ads, and now I jumped from 1.8 to 17. But you don't even have to watch the ads. Sometimes they'll just pop up notifications even on your mobile phone. You could just swipe them away, and you'll still collect it. You get more though if you watch the ad. But this one, like, I'll click here. You got shields up for this site. We got the 10 items have been blocked. Cross-site trackers. You got connections upgraded to HTTPS. You can do scripts blocked. You could do a lot of things. Really, I recommend it. But with that said, follow this channel. I will be talking about other coins, not just Bitcoin or XRP or Ethereum. I believe there's going to be a use for a lot of these coins. There's going to be a market for a lot of these coins and a lot of these cryptos. We'll go back over here. And there's a lot of them that are doing big things that no one's talking about. I mean, all these other coins are popping off too. You've got, which ones do we have? Let me say Go. I mean, look at this massive volatility. I think I bought this like under $1. Let's see, but I didn't buy. Kind of mad I didn't buy too much of them. You know what? Let's go to Trading View. I just want to show y'all the potential. But it's the timing though. You gotta be watching these. You gotta be watching these markets like crazy if you're gonna catch. I think it was on Coinbase though. But yeah, we'll be talking about other coins. Um, so if you want an overall perspective, and then we'll say like good and bad. I also do. I will also be talking about gold and silver, even some stocks, uh, many things. I think it's good to be real versatile, and always see the other side of things. What the heck? Looking for the Coinbase. Was it not Coinbase? I mean, it went from here. Let's see, $1.20 to 220. Could have swore it was on Coinbase though. Coinbase. There it is. Coinbase. Look at this. Look at this wick. I mean, it was. I guess we'll say it opened from $1.48, and it shot all the way up to $4.50. I mean, that's tripling your money there. And then it came all the way down. You know, we could even look at let's see how that was in the smaller time frames. Let's see if we can get a perspective here. We'll do 3 minute maybe. Just to see if you were even able to catch that, or is that all bots or let's see. I mean, she probably could have caught that, but dang, I mean, started. That would have been good long there. 190. Next 3 minutes. So that happened in about 3, 6, 9, 12. About 12 minutes. And then we've been consolidating sideways. Well, it came back down. It's been consolidating around 170. All right, everybody. That is it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Please follow the channel. Like and subscribe. I will be talking about altcoins, Bitcoin, blockchain uses, gold, silver, stocks. So please follow the channel and let me know down below what you're into, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.